Hi, this is Griffin with Mega Prima Furniture, and today we're going to be building the Mainstays 8 Cube Organizer. This is the Canyon Walnut finish, and this product can be found on Walmart.com. Before you start, you want to make sure that none of your panels have any damage and that you have all of your hardware. If you have any issues, you can contact the number on the front of the manual and we'll get you taken care of. If everything is in order, then we can begin assembly. Okay, for step 1, we need 2 A panels, 2 D panels, and 3 C panels. And we're going to take our 14 shorter plastic dowel pieces, make sure you have the shorter ones, and we're going to insert 2 plastic dowels into each of the D panel along one side. Next, we're going to take an A panel and we're going to insert 1 plastic dowel into the middle pre-drilled hole on each end. Next, we're going to take each of our C panels and do the same, 1 into the middle pre-drilled hole on each end. Okay, for step 2, we need our remaining 2 D panels and our 6 longer plastic dowel pieces. On one of these D panels, we're going to insert 4 of our long plastic dowels. And then next, we're going to insert only 2 into the remaining D panel along the same side. Okay, so for step 3, we need an A panel, a D panel with short dowels in one end, a C panel, a D panel with long dowels in both ends, another C panel, a D panel with long dowels in one end, a C panel, and then another D panel with short dowels in one end, and then lastly another A. So starting down here, we can stand up our A panel so that those pre-drilled holes are facing the rest of our assembly. Stand up that D panel and insert it in to the A. Okay, go ahead and stand up your C. Get it lined up there. Grab your D. Slide in those holes, line them up. There we go. And we're just going to keep doing that all the way down, just connecting the pieces. Okay, for step 4, we're going to grab our 2 B panels and our 20 screws. And you want to set up your B panel so that the side with the most pre-drilled holes is going to attach to the rest of the assembly. And then this side is just for those screws. So let's go ahead and line everything up here. Okay, now we can go ahead and start screwing in 10 of those screws into this B panel. And just to be safe, let's just go ahead and get all of those screws started before we tighten them all the way down. Okay, now that we have all those started, let's go ahead and get the other side attached on here. Okay, for step 5, we're going to nail down our back E panels with our little nails. We provide you with a little nail holder here. To use it, you simply just insert the nail into the little hole right there. Hold this nail holder up against the unit, and then you just nail it down. Before you start nailing, you want to make sure that you have the panel positioned with the side you want facing the front, and then you just want to line it up so that these little pre-drilled holes are lined up down the middle of each of these edges so that you're nailing directly down into the middle, and so that you don't come too close to the side and the nail sticks out. So let's get this lined up here. Okay, we also supply you with these little caps. These can go over all of those screws on those B panels that we screwed in. Okay, now that we have our caps and our back panels on, we can go ahead and stand the unit up. These back panels are very important for the stability of the unit, so make sure that you nail those down on there. Okay, for step 6, you're going to take your little wall assembly here. You're going to take that little screw and washer, and that is going to go over our little slider here, which you can then screw on to the unit, and then adjust as needed with how far you want it away from the wall. But this is very important to keep the unit from falling over on somebody, so just make sure that you install this. And once you have attached the wall secure, you have now completed your unit.